Hello, beautiful souls. My name is Alexandra and I'm here to change the world. Today I want to talk about veganism, why I went vegan and how vegan lifestyle is changing my life. I went vegan recently, maybe 6 months ago, and before that I always thought that I'm health conscious. I was always making sure that I'm not eating junk, no deep fried food. I was making sure that I eat enough meat, enough fish, enough omega-3s, healthy fats, turkey, chicken, good quality grass-fed, cow meat from the grass-fed cows. And then I watched the Earthlings, the documentary about how we get our meat and what exactly is happening behind the walls. The torture that animals are facing every day. It was living, I cannot even call it living conditions, in like what conditions are there forced to be, like all the hormones they are getting, getting emotional. So there is no point of me talking about it. You need to watch it. You need to see what's happening in the meat industry. And when I finished watching, I was shocked because I thought that I knew what's going on, and like I know that this burger is from the cow, but I didn't know how much torture these animals need to go through so I can eat a burger. It was just very stressful and very disturbing. And I said, I don't want to be part of this. I am not supporting this. So I said, no meat, but also no dairy, no cheese, nothing that is related to animals. And then I start researching a little more. I start reading books. I start watching more documentaries and more videos about it. And there was the whole new world open up for me. And I was very surprised because I thought I am health conscious and I was doing the best, what I thought is the best for me and my body. But then I was so wrong because the healthiest way of living is veganism. And before I thought like veganism, what you eating if you're vegan? If you cannot eat meat, like what you're eating? The same thing that people asking me, like, what are you eating, a salad? Are you eating a grass? And I understand that because I was the same. Like I was always curious and I was like, but you're not getting enough protein, enough B12, enough nutrients. Like this is, you're getting sick if you're vegan. Which is totally opposite. You're getting sick because you're eating meat. You're getting sick because you're eating the dead bodies. There was an animal who was suffering the whole life. The animal who was treated with hormones and who knows with what. That animals died suffering in a miserable death. And then the dead body, the dead flesh, the dead meat you're eating for lunch. And it's so delicious because you put so much spices on it and it's super healthy. It's gonna make you feel amazing and it's gonna fill you with energy and you're gonna be so healthy. Which, if we see the percent of people are getting sick all the time, the heart diseases, the obesity, it's just pointless to even talk about it because it's so obvious, right? And I'm not here to share hatred, and I don't want to say like, oh no, I'm the best, I'm the good person, you're not because you're eating meat. No, I'm here to share the awareness because I needed somebody to share awareness with me so I can understand what's going on. What's going on in my body, what's going on in the world, what's going on with the planet. So eating vegan is not just good for your health and for the animals, but also for environment. So if you go vegan, it benefits everybody. And I also, in my little mission of changing the world, I want to change the world for everybody, not just for people, but also for the animals, for the whole planet. So as many people as I can inspire to go vegan, it's one plus for the planet. So I'm gonna have this like a series, and I'm gonna, maybe for a few more weeks just talk about it. I want to know what questions you have, or want to help you understand how this is very easy. Like being vegan is very easy. And then I will start with some recipes, because there is so many delicious vegan recipes. And I want to share with everybody, because I think everybody should enjoy food. You should eat food, you should feel good after you eat your food, and you just need to be happy and full of energy, and vegan lifestyle will help you get there. Just notice how you feel after a big burger, after a big meal, eating meat. You feel stuffed, you feel sleepy, you cannot function. That's not how you're supposed to feel after a meal. The food is energy. So we need to feel energized after a meal, not, oh, I'm gonna sleep, I'm dying. Right? So be conscious about what you're eating. And also, we all know the saying, you are what you're eating. So if you're putting in yourself the meat from the cow or from the chicken that was depressed all life, that was stressed, that was full of hormones, you're gonna be same like that. You're gonna be angry, you're gonna be depressed, you're gonna be sad, because that's what you eat. You eat the animal, you eat the dead body of the animal who was depressed, sad, stressed, and just miserable. So let us all be more aware of what are we doing to our body and what are we doing to the planet. And until the next video, thank you and I love you.